Hey, it's Mo Egger and Indy here at the Super Bowl Media Center. We're doing our radio show this afternoon from Radio Row. I figured before we went on the air, I'd give you a little kind of video tour of what life is like around here. Here's the lobby of the Super Bowl Media Center. I don't think we're important enough to go down there. Anyway, kind of the cool thing about the media center is there's a whole lot of people walking around looking like they believe they're really important. Like this guy carrying a box. So anyway, inside here, inside these doors is Radio Row. We're going to take you through Radio Row. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. You can tell it's massive. We're in this giant ballroom. We'll kind of walk over here. Hey, look, it's Lindsay Patterson. Lindsay, how would you describe Radio Row?
Crazy.
Yeah?
This is crazy.
Sensory overload? Mm-hmm. Little heavy?
Yeah, it's
All
a little crazy. It's been a crazy day.
Here's our little table. This is our setup. We're going to sit right there. We'll have our guests sit over here. Some computers, this stuff. It's actually pretty cool. We're right next to WFAN in New York. There's Mike Francesa. That was the station's first ever, or the nation's first ever all-sports radio station. As you can imagine, there's a pretty heavy New York and Boston presence here. A lot of Boston and New York radio stations. These guys are from WEEI in Boston. And it's been pretty crazy, and we'll see if we have any random celebrity sightings. It's been odd, just sitting there getting ready for the show. We've had Kurt Schilling walk by, and Ice Cube walked by. Jenny McCarthy was here before. The center of all this is the NFL Network setup. You can kind of maybe see that in the background, and we'll take a look over there. Let's go over here. Here's a Brown station. By the way, we don't have any kind of like fancy tablecloth like these guys. This is filled with a bunch of like radio nerds like me. There's the Sirius setup, and then over there is the Rosie Radio. Rosie O'Donnell, I guess, has a radio show. And earlier she had Jenny McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy looked pretty legit in person, and that was a zoo. Tim Tebow was here. Tim Tebow had a bigger entourage than Jenny McCarthy. Anyway, so we've had some like random celebrity sightings. Like right before I started shooting, Kurt Schilling just walked by. We had Ice Cube. There's a guy who looks like Kimbo Slice. I'm not sure Kimbo Slice's publicist found that funny.
Bob Golick, Reed Bergman.
There's an extraordinarily attractive-looking blonde girl who's probably never seen a football game in her life. Anyway, there's the NFL Network set. We'll get you kind of close to that. Get you through here. There's Kimbo Slice talking some more. There's the NFL Network guys. There's There's some Indiana Pacers cheerleaders.
Hey.
All right, there we go. Go Pacers.
Go Pacers.
Go Pacers. Reggie Miller was a sis. There's Marcellus Wiley doing an interview. There's Jim Rome. Jim Rome doing his talk show. There's Mike Lupica. Mike Lupa has a radio show. Good God. Hey, there's Kurt Schilling. No bloody sock. As you can tell, it's tough to maneuver. There's a guy carrying hors d'oeuvres. Pretty sure we're not allowed to have one of those. There's voice of the New York Yankees, Michael Kay. He's not the guy who goes, the Yankees win. There's a kid who skipped high school to come here today. There's Brian Billick. Brian Billick, who won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. Often kicked the crap out of the Bengals. Of course, back then a lot of people did. Here's some fans. It's pretty cool they let fans in here.
Got to walk through. No, there's no standing there, please.
There's a guy laying down the law. There's a nice woman. There's Joe Gibbs.
See the crowd?
There's more radio people. There's another look at the NFL Network set. This is, I believe, somebody's living room, but I'm not entirely sure. And you can tell, like, just a bunch of different radio stations. There's a woman who was probably really attractive in high school. There's more of Rosie's radio set. Peyton Manning is here. Apparently, school is out for the day in Indianapolis. There's Rocky Boyman, local kid. He's calling the game for BBC America. There's DeMarco Farr doing a radio interview. What do you think, Linz?
It's crazy.
We allowed in here?
With those you are.
All right. What's up, guys? This is the help desk. It's pretty exciting. You guys don't look like it.
It is.
Can we get a Go Bengals?
Yes.
This is Pete, works with the Bengals. There's a guy with some ugly socks.
Wow.
Hey, I call it the way I see it.
Wow.
Sorry. Here we're kind of back out into the lobby here. Lindsay, give me an idea. We've been walking around here kind of doing stuff for the last couple of hours. Random celebrity sightings.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube was here.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Madonna.
Which Ice Cube, Vanilla Ice, and Madonna all in the same room. It's like Super Bowl 26.
It's like American Idol.
Yeah, it's like 1991. It's like 8th grade all
Drew
over
Brees.
again. Drew Brees was here.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So AJ Green's here. We're gonna have him on the show. Andy Dalton. We'll kind of dip back. There's a station in Indy. Anyway, we're getting ready to be back on the air, or actually go on the air. There's a woman with some nice arms. Jim the Anvil Neidhart apparently has a radio show now. I'm kind of about to be back. Cedric the Entertainer. That's where Rosie O'Donnell was doing her show. There's I think that's Jay Glazer over there. I don't know, maybe it's a guy who looks like Jay Glazer. I have no idea. And then kind of right back to sort of almost where we started. We're going to do our radio show. Maybe we'll shoot some more video in a bit, but this is the scene from Radio Row. I hope we captured the insanity that is this. This is unlike anything. I don't know. I can't even put into words what this is. You know, I'm not a grizzled veteran of this like some of these people are, but there's the chicks from the Pacers again. John Starks was better than Reggie Miller.
Never that.
All right, thanks guys.